them in the box now.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're moving.
Hey crew. So this is a story about what we're going to do with our food scraps. So all the stems and leaves and all the excess sort of food from the vegetables that we prepare. Currently it's going into landfill, and that really does not sit well with us. We can't compost because the previous owners of the mooring, they used to feed a lot of birds, and all that seed on the floor used to encourage a lot of rats, which obviously upset the other moorers, as it would. So we can't really have an open compost situation. So this is our solution, and it involves the new collective noun for worms, the wains. If you'd like to know more about why the wormery, what the benefits are, and there are many, especially for two artists, plant-based, living on a boat, then in the description is a link to our blog post about the facts and figures behind the wormery, in case you're interested. So I had to stop last night because the light was fading fast, and now the clocks have gone back, losing that blooming hour in the afternoons. So today we're going to get the worms in the wormery. Although I've got the 4 trays, what you do is you set up the first tray and then allow the worms to settle in before you start feeding them scraps. So we've got some worm food, I'll show you that. But first thing we need to do is wet some water. First thing we needed to do was to get some damp paper, which we've done, as you've seen. So we'll just get that emptied. So the bedding for the worms is the coir block, which I put down somewhere and can't find. And they recommend adding some soil, untreated soil to that, just to add in some bacteria and stuff for the worms. So let's get that done, because that's the bedding for the worms. And then you have the worms, and then we're going to put the paper on top. Fun times. Shell has talked about naming them, so I'm going to get her out here when we're ready to put the worms in, if I can find where I put the coir block. Yeah. So I've got to soak the coir,
Do the wormery.
added some soil, so yeah, in half an hour we'll be ready to add the worms. Now, I've just told everybody that you've been thinking of some names, so what names have you thought of so far?
Wayne. Winona.
Yep.
Win, after my mommy.
Walter.
Walter.
You came out with some really good ones straight away.
They were the ones.
Oh, really? any more. I think there's more than 8 worms.
That wasn't 8, there's about 4 names there.
Walter, Wayne, Winona, Win, Winifred.
Waynetta?
Wayne. On that bombshell. What exhibition? Cake.
Yeah, people who make, you know, celebration cakes.
Oh wow.
That was pretty awesome as well.
So it being the 1st of November now, we're gonna put the panels at full tilt, try and maximise the sun capture. But because of the way that I wired them up, it needs 2 of us to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I'll wait for the choir to break down. So before we can feed them scraps, you have to let them settle in. They have to chill out a little bit.
You have to warm them up to it.
Yeah.
So what will we be feeding them when they've done the warm up period?
You feed them anything, pretty much. Don't feed them meat or dairy, which that sort of works well for us.
Yeah. So veggie scraps.
Yeah, veggie scraps.
Paper.
No weeds. But yeah, paper, cardboard. They're not moving very much.
They're dead.
Oh.
The worms don't move much, do they?
Yeah, they do when they're...
So these are pet worms.
Yeah.
So they're alive.
Yeah, they are moving a little bit.
Yeah. Pet worms.
Pet worms.
I'm going to struggle name all them.
Keeping it all together, aren't they, too warm?
Yeah.
Right, we're nearly there. So all the coir has been soaked. It's now dry. So I've got my soaking paper ready to go on top of the worms.
Can I just pour them in?
No, you got to put them in by hand.
I'm not putting them in by hand.
Why not?
I don't want to touch them.
Why not? What's all this?
Toothpaste.
You know you're going on me about tidying the boat up for we film?
Yeah.
Get your hand in there now.
No. Well, are they being fed in the bag? Or are they going in the box?
Going in the box.
So can I put them in the box and feed them?
So, we need to give them a handful of food.
Yep.
I'll do that. Okay.
Yep.
We just need the worms to go on. Filming the thumbnail. Did you enjoy it, Shell?
No! Can I put them in the box now?
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're moving. Oh. Oh. There you go, Wayne's. Oh, it can be called Wayne's World.
Alright, put the rest in now.
Can I pour these in?
Yeah, yeah. Be gentle though.
There's millions of them. Have you got a close up of them all?
Can't see it in the back.
There you go, Wayne's. Happy new home.
Be all out.
Yep.
Just to even it out and no, don't fling them about.
Oh, you said even it out. What do you want me to do?
Be gentle with them.
I am. There you go, Wayne's.
Well done, Boo. I'm very impressed. So now we just got to check on them really, every now and then. Leave them for a week, feed them again, and then after a couple of weeks, if they look like they're doing okay, we can start feeding scraps. So the first 4 weeks you do scraps in one corner, and then you can see whether they're eating it or not, and then scraps in the next corner, and so on and so forth.
Right. So this is 4 weeks worth of food now then?
Yeah. So we'll put that in the top right hand drawer of the cupboard.
Weeks. Yeah.
That's it. Wayne's World is up and running. So our good friend Mike's just been round and dropped off a present for us each. What do you think? Look at that sexy girl.
Thanks, Mike. You must know that I'm completely nesh, so this will be nice and toasty in the winter.
And this comes out on Friday. It was Shell's birthday on Thursday. So this is Wednesday. Happy birthday, Shell, for tomorrow.
Thank you. Another year older.
Looking beautiful though in your Rushki hat.
Yeah. Welcome to the card factory.
So this is the reality of selling things on a boat. So what have you got? You got your freebie bookmarks, your thank you tag, your handmade with love tag, your Petal Project stamp,
Yeah.
your do not bend fragile sticker,
Yeah.
and then are you going to put some cards in as well?
Yeah. Smell look like them. They've gone all shy. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support and for purchasing my Christmas cards. I've already sold out of my first run, so thank you very, very, very much. It's from the support of all you lovely lot that watch these videos, so I am very, very grateful. Thank you. Yeah, so anyway, I better get cracking because I've got more printing to do. I hope you're all well. Thanks very much for watching and supporting us as you always do, and for all your lovely comments. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Take care, stay afloat, love yourself. Bye bye.